Welcome to Innovation Talks with Dr. Michael Weinhold from Siemens AG. Are you a transmission system operator or distribution system operator? Then stay tuned because we're going to be discussing about the new ways of investing, comparing copper, the traditional way, versus IT technologies, and the best way to move forward with your grid. We'll also present a new study given by Siemens and when this study will be released for your use.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, Carsten.
On January 22nd, you presented the new planning and operation principles in the Wuppertal Energieforum. What are the challenges of our customers in the future?
Yeah, a lot is happening in the grids, especially in rural grids, as we are seeing more and more dispersed generation being put up in those grids. It's these photovoltaic power plants on the roofs of barns or ground-mounted photovoltaics. It's wind mills, wind turbines being connected to medium voltage grid, for example. So what our customers are facing is a challenge to the voltage limits because of the resulting reversal of power flow. Actually, the voltage limits could be surpassed and, of course, possible thermal overloading. And that we discussed in Wuppertal, and I had the honor to present a study that you, Carsten, together with other system planning experts and experts from the university and from grid operators prepared. So thank you very much for giving me the honor to present the results. And now let's get a little bit deeper into that study. What did you figure out?
Yeah, let's start from the beginning. Maybe when we started the study 3 years ago, we thought that we do not have any planning principles of future grids in the rural area. And we know that the rural area is the most interesting part of the German Energiewende because here you find all the PV, all the wind power farms. And then we studied together with Bergische Universität Wuppertal and 2 German distribution system operators with Avacon and Midnetz, a project funded by the German Ministry of Economics about planning principles of the future. And we did a lot of studies during this time, roughly about 2,000 options.
And you actually used the grids of those 2 utilities?
And we used the grids of the utilities.
So it was a hands-on analysis?
Yes, we used the grids from the low voltage via the medium voltage to the 110 kV high voltage distribution grids. And one outcome we expected was that we will find some grids where we can use IT technology more than investing only in pure copper.
I think the main result was that it always pays to use intelligence instead of just laying cables.
Yes, we were wondering afterwards. All the cases show that the traditional way we use today is not the most economic way for utilities. And we can also show for these grids that 75% of the networks we analyzed can have 65% of saving by using a combination out of copper technologies, but modern copper technologies like the Siemens Fitformer.
The controllable transformer,
yes. Plus IT technology and especially energy management systems
that we, for example, have in our portfolio.
Yes, we have this in our portfolio. But it was not only the reason that we want to show that our portfolio fits to the German grid. We want to give a rule for the distribution system operator to start planning again, not only to react on what's happening today. So we started with the long-term studies, beginning with the investigation of future infeed coming from renewable energies, going step by step to the final future scenario.
And this is the structured approach of that guideline that will be out also in English language somewhere in summer?
Yes, we are presently preparing this guideline. We don't want to keep it as a secret. We want to have new investments into the grids because grids are close to their limits. And so we're preparing a guideline first in German. In September 2016, this guideline will be available, and we will translate it into English, of course, because this is not a German phenomena. It's a worldwide phenomena. We are,
Yes.
and we can use this guideline also for other countries.
Yeah.
And I think the main outcome will be: do not invest into the traditional way. Invest into future of your grid.
By applying intelligence.
Yes.
And I must say that our customers are really waiting for this guideline. When I travel to other countries and talk about that study, they're very much interested in having it at hand and also have a strategic and cost-effective planning and design of their distribution grids. Therefore, I'm very thankful that you did this tremendous work, Carsten. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks for taking the time to watch our innovation talks. As you can see, it was clearly presented that investing only in copper is not the way to move forward with your grid planning. You need a good combination of copper technologies with IT technologies to make the best savings for planning your grid of the future.